Hello, it's going. Hey, Donna here. My intro makes me feel comfortable, solid, grounded. So forgive me if it's repetitive. I need to get in a spot. I have been walking, so I got that nice glow of sweat. I needed to walk and move my body. I got such good rest last night, and I've been able to be like super productive today. I really needed it. I worked so hard for many days in a row, and my body and mind wouldn't stop moving. So I'm really grateful for the rest that Grace gave me. And anyway, that's not why I'm on here. Little buggies are getting me. I don't know, a lot of folks recently, some that I know, some I know indirectly, but I think we as people are experiencing, I did a talk probably over a month ago, having a tough time reintegrating, and everybody's in full force, full swing, active again, but a lot of folks they're suffering. And in the past 16 months, what we've experienced, as collectively, as persons, they're experiencing like trauma from that, like post-acute trauma. And, that time insulated us. It took some things away from us that we were used to doing. Folks are real confused still about what they're going to do as far as work, what they're going to do in their relationships, their spiritual communities. Maybe they got away from some of those commitments, and a lot of folks are turning to, especially in the recovery rooms, and I'm going to say it. There, I said it. I try to really be mindful of what I say about anything like that as a respect and reverence. But a lot of folks in the recovery rooms are using ways to medicate themselves. And eventually, there's a possibility that could lead them down a path of darkness again. And, one of my favorite quotes is, it talks about, you can't, if you have not swam in the same deep, dark waters as I have, you can't relate to what I'm going through. And we all have different waters and different times of like the dark night of the soul. And I've personally had mine. I may have another one again, which, experientially led to an awakening for me. But we all have different like soul paths, soul contracts. We have many purposes for the soul. It's not just that you're a mother or a father or a daughter or a grandmother or a worker. You have many purposes inside of all of these affairs, and that you agreed to bring the light, really, like to help each other heal. And a lot of people are hurting right now. A lot of things, I really have been like very interested, like purposefully, with a lot of the indigenous people in the last couple of years, and the Hopi Indians, but in all forms of ancient text. There are a lot of things that were forecasted that would happen in this time that we're in, and maybe we've been in this time before. Who am I to say, right? But there's a lot of things that are coming to light. And if the divine, if the divine wanted to, that could be revealed to us in an instant, in a millisecond. But it would be too traumatizing. It would be too distressing, too stressful for us in our human condition to be able to handle that. So little bit by slow, things are being revealed to us, little spoonfuls at a time. And a lot of people are saying, no, that this is a time, I believe, of empowerment for us as persons to really understand how powerful we are, and that how much we do need the grace of God to flow through us so that we are a vessel and an instrument of healing and light. And sorry, I'm looking down because I started moving. I didn't want to trip. But I want to say like that I hear you. I'm seeing so many people who are hurting, some things that are happening that are not right. And how do you address that without this rage coming over you, which squashes your life force, But, you know, the people that are hurting and that are turning maybe to ways to medicate that are unhealthy, you know, I'm talking to you a lot, that I love you and that there is a better way. And private message me if you need to talk. You know, I believe there are many spiritual paths. And if there weren't supposed to be, there wouldn't be those. That's my personal belief, you know, and I found one, and I tried to avoid it for many, many years, and God kept bringing me back to it. And my life has thrived in so many ways, in ways that you can't put a dollar sign on. You can't, it's just real talk, you know, you can't put like a significant label on it. The growth and help that I have had, and I've had to cooperate with that. You know, I've had to seek to grow, but how much grace that we're covered in. And I don't know, I just say, like, if you're hurting, you know, to please understand that you are loved and that you are worthy, and you are worthy of your best life. And I don't know, that's just really what's on my heart. There's somebody out there who's super hurting and they need someone to talk to, and maybe they're possibly getting ready to make a decision that would not be for their highest good. Message me privately. I would love to talk to you. I would love to help you. And yeah, I just think this is about letting our light shine, putting our hand out to each other. I am going to close with this. You know, Christ came to the world to give us forgiveness. And inside of every emotion you have that is like a low vibration, whether it be greed, whether it be envy, whether it be anger, those things inside of that are, you know, these limiting belief systems, and tucked inside of that is a resentment, and then there is unforgiveness somewhere. And so I believe that that is why he came, and in so many reasons, so many more reasons that I could never even know as a human, but that you are loved and that you are forgiven. And yeah, that's really, everything else doesn't matter. You are loved and you are forgiven. Thank you.